Alright, so we're back with some more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. If you watched the end of the last video, which all of you guys did shortly, but yeah, we're gonna do the boss fight for the first part of the labyrinth. Let's see what we got. Shortly it'll show off a boss here, right? It's not gonna... It's gonna do exactly that. Alright. A little disappointed that they didn't have like some kind of intro for the boss, but it is what it is.
I can do this!
Pouncy boxers and top dog. Weak to water, you love to see it. It feels kind of wrong for boxers to be weak to water, and he's weak to fire, so we're definitely in an alright spot here. I wanted to go for the catwalk, but I don't think it's really gonna work out for me like that.
Come on! Prepare yourself!
Maybe we go for this here. I think I should be able to catch both of them in this. Probably not gonna finish them. Yeah, now, especially not with the weapon.
What's the whole?
Not leveled. This is a guarantee KO.
Open
I'll take the guarantee. I was like, I could go for the other one, and maybe it would be enough to get him, which is possible. If I hit Scrub down here, I'm pretty sure this dude's just dead. I could have gone for the other attack that like hits him in the face with the wrench, but I think that has a much higher chance of missing. We might be able to paralyze or potentially...
You better focus. You're in.
Put him to sleep.
Ready for the knockout?
If we do sleep him, then we won't have to face retaliation. Potentially. Good thing everybody decided they wanted to run into that attack. Iron Maiden for the chance of burning. Pop down enemies. We go Iron Maiden here for sure.
Let's smooth things over.
Alright.
Apparently that wasn't imperfect. Feels bad, man. Go for the Uzi Doozy, as it calls it.
Gotcha now.
Now I can knock him in the Cosgo with that. 8-11 weakness. Oh boy. That's a spicy meatball right there. Go with the spicy strike and the off chance it does more damage, because presumably we're not going to fight nobody after this dude. So. Nice 5-12. I was expecting levels to be a lot higher towards the end here, but apparently not kicks. I think yes, it's Pistoler, still our heaviest hitting skill here for theory. I don't know if there'll be enough to finish though, sadly. Fight night. Okay. It just raises everybody's attack apparently. Oh no, how sad for us, huh? Abandon all hope. No, I don't think I will. Alright, well that was disappointing, honestly. I was, you know, was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a challenge than that, but here we are, I suppose.
Who knew I had it in me?
Alright then. Some good static greases across the board. Housekeeper stats. I'll take the Scum Scraper skill though. Alright, that's the last 4. Completed Sector 1 of the Hawaiian Haunt. Metal shin guards. Shin guards with protective metal folded into. Let's head back out. Yeah. Let's do it. Got anything to say about that? My sensors detect that you ventured quite a ways in. I'm impressed. Currently, I'm approximately 30% charged. Sorry if I'll have to rely on you a bit longer. I'll be cheering you on. Fairy Lay, who very much so, who cares? Go ahead and get the full heals out of that. Am I able to attempt the second dungeon? You've saved so much people down there, I'd like to present you with this as a show of my gratitude. I had a feeling they were gonna have to reward that, right? Diving knife, made of a special metal that doesn't rust even in seawater. Seriously, thank you very much, I'll keep cheering you on. How's it? Do you unlock any other better stuff now? 15,000 robo-discs for this shark fin? This shark fin must be worth something, because like everything else in here just does not even come close to it. Like, actually not even close. All the Sonic soundtracks, yeah, no, safe keep. I just play one boss and I get the save keys. Miss me with that. Beautiful seashell on rainbow crystals. There might be something too. Do we switch classes or do we keep classes? Are we going in for another round? Honestly, I kind of want to go in for another round, especially after that disappointing boss fight. Like, would we want to change shops right now? Honestly, I'd like to keep Sujimansu because I just find it a lot of fun. And it just seems to be very good overall. Desperado, Camp Cook Fire, don't really care, applies weapon attributes. Don't really have good access to that. Dynamite Fever, maybe? Damage an enemy with a chance of outright KOing them if they suffer. That's crazy. Although they have to suffer an ailment, but considering the entire class pretty much revolves around spreading it. Alright, now Cabby we can definitely change, although that's going to make him a lot weaker because he's going to lose access to that Cabby wrench, which is not fantastic. I feel like she could honestly stay as a housekeeper. That seems fine. Tomizawa, I want to switch him into something different, but like he's gonna lose so much potency if I get rid of his Cappy weaponry. Kiryu, I mean, honestly, he could change and it'd probably be fine. Like the rest of the skills seem kind of meh. Silencing, not bad. Burning is not the worst. That requires your weapon to have something, which is kind of meh.
How are you meant to choose?
Here, we can have you change. I know what I'm changing to, though, is the thing. Sword and archery skills. It's mostly bleeding. Applies weapon attributes. I suppose it depends if I have a good sword for him. You shoot nearby allies attacking critical chance, not the worst. Damage enemies, apply weapon, may bleed. Critical if it prompts. Damage a wave, inflict bleed. It's just all bleed, man. Damages random enemies. I don't know how I feel about that. Damages enemy greatly if they're bleeding. Like, it's just all.
Maybe it's
you
time to
have
change
to
styles.
bleed, otherwise this class seems like it just doesn't work, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. These just seem all straight damage. Applies weapon attributes, Norse guard. Damages enemy and critically hits with each successful action. Okay. It's harder the more inebriated you are. Okay. Doubles the damage of your next physical skill on the following turn. Well, that's broken. That's an endgame skill right there. Okay, gotcha. Yellow nunchucks, damages enemies. Damages enemy, increases the number of strikes.
Let's give
Recover
this a
HP. Aquanaut. Blind. Stun. Attributes. Big time HP recovery.
How are you meant
This
to
actually
choose?
has a decent amount of status effects as well. I feel like status effects is good for him. Really not a fan of those patterns. I guess they figured you got so many other special outfits that you may end up using them anyways. I feel like this is only fitting for him to
This
have,
is
sure.
right. Let's give this a try.
Yeah, if you say so, Kiryu. Yeah, alright, well. We did immediately get access to the jet surfboard, so that helps a bit. It's not leveled at all, though. So it's just in for basics here. It does do fire damage, and we get agility increases, which is honestly not the worst for Kiryu, as he is on the slower end of things, like almost slower than Kasuga here. Skill inheritance. You can pick up one more skill. Poly sticks, maybe? It does lower defense, which is honestly not the worst. Access to rage, though. Access to rage is pretty good. Nozawa's not gonna have anything. Chitose, you can actually get something. Maybe on the off chance I need healing, not the worst. You're not gonna be able to pick anything else up because you already have everything that you're gonna have anyways. Is it best time to switch you to something? I mean...
nothing works for me.
Nothing works for you? Well, I mean, yeah. Samurai Action Star. I'm really just nerfing all my characters to do this, though. That's kind of the more concerning part.
I got choosy tastes.
Nothing on Action Star. I think I have some halfway decent Action Star stuff.
I need a makeover.
Kind of like the Desperado in it. But we've already seen it before, right? So, like, I don't want to necessarily do that. Deals magic damage. You already have decently high magic, so this one is first. Remove status ailments. Kind of who cares currently. That does fire. Soul capture. Absorb HP. That's fertility is just regen. More fire. Heart drone. Okay. Ask punishment. Strike a random enemy with magic damage at the start of your turn for a few turns. That's kind of cool. You just get persistent free damage. Damages enemies, absorbing their HP, but that's enemies, not just one. Boost attack. Damages enemies with harms they'll never get. The lower your current HP, the more damage you inflict. So you're expected to take damage in this class. Gotcha. It says it's not the sturdiest, yet he's got like 4 HP bars. Oh, because he has 0 defenses. That makes more sense. Which makes sense that he has so much regen. Alright, you know what? I'll go for it. We changed the others. Yeah, not a fan of any of those. Casino attire, okay. Well, surely we have to go for the casino attire, right?
Alright. This is... nothing works for me.
Torchlight axe. Okay. So we do have some form of gear for him. And it's at 3 stars. That's fair. Well... What would you want for gear? Surely we have something that ups how fast you level this one. Right? One would think, anyways. Greatly increase MP, greatly reduce max MP. Might be worth it, at least for the time being. Reduce damage taken, recover HP, increase money. I think that makes you specifically weak to anything here. Max HP increased by 40, very much so, who cares? Just straight up defense never hurts. Gas mask, mind cooler, nullifies drunk, yeah, okay. Guess we could go ink weights for the time being. That's it by like 50 MP, although you have a huge MP bar currently. Greatly increased type 17. Let's probably still find the hold for now. And our torchlight axe gives us may lower the enemy's fire resistance. Okay, not bad, not bad. And everybody on our team does fire now. That's... I mean, Kiryu's got access to water and whatnot. We should change the inheritance skills and whatnot if that's the case. Well, we definitely got to give you Battery Storm because that's really good. Give me Toolbox Toppler because that's really good. Give me Scrub Downs. We have access to the purely just fire. I guess give me Tire Tumbler for line attacks. Yeah, seen worse. Kiryu's already got what he can. Alright. If that's the case, go ahead and make sure everybody gets their MP back. And then I'll go ahead and save this, and then I guess we will go back in. I don't know if we'll end up doing the full dungeon. I guess it really just depends on how well we do in it. Because it does say recommended level 32 or more. I never got to apply the metal shin guards, did I? Are those just like a straight up killer item? Maybe they're for the boots? They are for the boots. Lowers damage from blunt attacks. Okay. Well, my dragon boots are better. That's not surprising. That was mostly straight defense, wasn't it? Defense and willpower. She loses 5 speed, but that's very much who cares for her. Lowers damage taken from blunt attacks. That seems fine. Alright. Alright, okay. Let's, probably overkill save, I'm sure. But, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong, am I right? Alright, yeah, send me back in. If we could only do, like, the first 5 levels or so, that's fine. Send it. Affirmative, good luck. Starting off at recommended level 32 when we're already below the recommended level is probably not the most ideal thing.
What do you want? What do you want?
Those guys already start out as purple. That's a boss that starts out as purple. Well, this should be interesting at the very least. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, I don't know how much I want to go into those rooms. Thankfully, we bought an absolute ton of items.
I think I see something.
Or at least I did when I was running around and whatnot earlier. So, there's that. Although that was like a few episodes ago, but we really didn't use much of any items running through that entire floor, so don't feel too bad about that one. Would I rather fight a boss or enemies? I'll probably end up fighting both. I suppose it just depends on who I end up fighting first. We're already under-leveled, which is not ideal. If that's the case, then fighting these guys sooner might make more sense.
Okay, you asked for it.
They're faster than I am. I suppose I can't say I'm surprised by that fact. Ow.
Time to go all out.
Well, I can at least hit 2 of them with this.
Okay,
Care to dance?
be honored.
That was nothing for damage. Oh no. Made a grave mistake. Well, that's not good. That is not what you want to see there. Yeah. Resistant to bleed, that's always great.
Well,
High chance of blinding those who get caught in the fog is. And it's a high chance of that. Honestly, that's probably worthwhile. Can't really.
Let's go.
Gotcha.
That hits 3 of them. If I can get the blinds. Okay, we got a triple blind there. That honestly makes me feel so much better. They're weak to water. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, come on.
I don't know if I want to leave Kiryu at this HP, honestly. Like, it just... Something about it makes me... I don't know. Everybody else could stay lower, but... Kazuga being the whole game over condition. Flipper to the lipper, light damage. Slippery flipper lipper. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Nothing personal.
Alright, well, it's water AoE. Okay, it has a pull effect, so that's interesting. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna have to choose this fight, presumably, through the blind effects. Because it seems like that's doing much better for us. Not exactly what the point of the skill is, where they're like, oh, they're examining their surroundings or whatever. It's like, okay, and remove any buffs to Sandy. Maybe we just go bubble. Future. Nothing's gonna do any damage regardless, though.
Ass kicking time.
Frosty breath. Yeah, I wish I had the level up for that one. I do not like being in this cool. You're under half. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Much better.
I just see a world where they all just double up into him and like life becomes pain.
Here I come.
You're still one of the weaker ones, unfortunately.
Gotta be thorough. Don't want to
I knew it was gonna hurt. Switching classes, I was just kind of hoping it wasn't gonna hurt this much already. Yeah, that damage isn't really worth it.
Don't get caught.
I feel like I can't put Kiryu in that area. I feel like everybody's gonna go after him as a result if I do it. Wow, that was pathetic damage.
Ready when you are.
I mean, I know we just ranked down everybody, like, massively as a result. Beautiful. Alright, we gotta keep this blind up. The blind is too strong for these guys.
Well, I'm waiting.
Thankfully, these guys aren't the most aggressive, it seems like. If we can go spill the tea and then go for...
Prepare yourself. I love spilling tea.
Hey, thanks, yo.
That was garbage healing. Alright then.
Woo!
You're still blind. You're no longer blind. You're weak to electric now, which doesn't really do too much for me.
Oh, come on.
Careful HP though. Definitely need Cosgo's damage to come in here.
Follow my lead.
That's some good damage. Flipper to the lipper, I suppose. Essence attack might be worthwhile. It's medium damage. Also got a chance of inflicting rage. Which we did get the rage. Although that got rid of his blind, that was actually done.
Let's go, let's go.
So with that being the case, let's be a little less dumb here and at the very least get these three re-blinded. Assuming I can reapply it like that. I like how it does damage.
All good now.
Ah, looks like you can't spam blind while they're still blinded. Got it. Alright. Well, apparently that was a waste of a turn, but it's good that we know that mechanic now as a result. It's good to see that because of that gear we put on her, Chitose is actually resistant to that attack.
Take this. Down.
I can do
Of
this.
course, I still get hit by that. That's annoying. I feel like fire, or the burn should get rid of that dude, I want to say. Although this might be enough to knock him into the other one. I think that's the first time we've actually seen that attack go off. Cosga still has enough HP where I'm okay with
I'll
this.
play with you.
Knock you in the Chitose, that seems fine. I won't a whole 9 damage, bro. Serious with that? This will drag him to me, which is
Ready when you are.
not necessarily what I need here.
Ready for the knockout.
Go for the flipper to the lipper. Does more damage than I thought it would have.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Go for the bewitching haze.
Something wrong?
I could clean him up with scrub down. We go scrub down.
I'm waiting.
The guy with the burn, I believe, should go down to the burn. Spear Summoner, more style as a result. This guy really just looking at this entire fight like, oh man, these guys picked the wrong neighbor.
Time to go out.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bring it.
Let's just guarantee that this guy goes down the burn, shall we? There we go. We're getting like hard carried by being a Sujimancer right now. Like if we actually weren't a Sujimancer, I feel like we'd be in huge trouble.
Allow me.
Oh, of course you're still up.
Me too.
A combo attack for a whole 24 damage. Truly life-changing amounts of damage. I'm out of stamp, or I'm out of MP at that.
I need a break.
Oh, you get scared?
Go for the
Don't get caught.
Stone Scraper here.
No stain, no gain.
Oh, I was not ready for any of that wombo combo right there. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be looking for, honestly. Saved by being a sushi master. Jeez.
Why you still can?
2,700 cash though, dang.
On to the next level.
Alright.
Learning more
Healing
every
soil, good. Well, now we can apply recovery to people. Up by 2 in just about every stat. Sure.
I'm even stronger now.
Guess
Okay.
I'm a fast learner.
So say. Alright. Well, that was a fight for sure. Yucks. Alright.
It works.
It's not bad. Damn, Pete.
Well, I suppose we should play around our food a little more cautiously, if that's going to be the case.
I like it.
Pretty good.
We got some slightly better.
It works. Good
MP
stuff.
It's
here.
not bad.
Delicious.
Alright, well, we also went up 9 ranks, so that ought to help even us out a little bit.
Yo, I think I found something.
100 discs that time instead of getting like 50 to 60. Who's gonna be easier, this one or the other one? I think there was just less enemies in general in the other set, so I think we go with that one. Oh yeah, see the strength ratings in these areas. Yeah, there's only 3 here, and it looks like the boss may end up being more of a tank than anything, and it looks like that is the case. They're faster than me and immediately going for Kazuya. I hate absolutely everything about that.
I can do this!
Thankfully, it didn't seem like they did all that much damage, and these guys are weak to water. I think we just forget the bubble breach and just go hard damage, because I don't think I really got much of a choice otherwise.
No stain, no gain.
Now, as damage increases, then blood mash as much as I can. Meteor. Okay, then. Okay, that attack actually goes off much sooner into the area than you think it would. I feel like we have to go for the blind cheese every time. It's just like in Pokemon back when accuracy dropped sort of thing, right?
Allow me.
I did get 1 blind. 1 blind, I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's better than nothing.
Ready when you are.
You're ready now.
Kinda want to drag them away from it. I feel like when they're closer to you, they have a higher chance of actually going out of their way to go after you.
Let's get it done.
That's just feeling. But it does feel like that may or may not be the case.
I find you to this place.
Thankfully, Suji Man's will carry. We have blind on him. Although I guess you can't really miss an AoE like that, huh?
I need a break.
Ow. Go spill the tea. Nah, I probably got far more healing items than I do actual MP items, would be my guess.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Don't get caught.
Alright. Good thing we decided to take a water skill with us when we came in here, at least so far, because, like, yeah.
Ass kicking time.
Alright, he's still blinded, so I'm not really too concerned about his retaliation. And his damage hasn't looked to be the most fantastic. At least considering some of the other damage we've been seeing.
Nothing personal.
Trying to push him closer to Kazuga there, in order to make sure we got him. Still got him regardless. This guy really just wants to go for Chitose. I don't really understand it. I'll take it. Wow, that burn did 99 damage. Okay, then. Well, keep on chomping, I guess.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Scrub down. It does count as a grapple, so we can break him out of his defensive stance there. Although we can just use this time to get rid of a burn. That's not the worst idea. I thought I had more burn ointments in this.
Needed that.
Follow my lead. You... Alright, we have a sense of pistol to break the guard. That works.
Time to put you down.
Try and make sure I don't line up my people here as much as I can.
Let's get it done.
That doesn't look like it broke the grapple, or maybe it just said it ignored it. Rock swings a grapple.
Something wrong?
Heart of a Champion doesn't really work.
Sure, I'll play with you.
He's weak to fire. Okay, that's good to know. He's still guarding right now, though.
Well, I'm waiting.
It feels kind of dumb, but like that, anything under half with cause good at this point feels like not fantastic. Okay.
How's your problem?
Time to go all out.
Oh, he enraged us? Okay, then. I feel like lead could be worthwhile, but this doesn't lead, it just lowers chance.
I'll take you on.
Might blind them. Possibly worthwhile. Burn with Iron Maiden.
What's the holdup?
Could get rid of the rage, which is honestly not the worst idea. Him being weak to fire is relatively nice for us. I'm sure there's a better way of going about this to where I can find it. Better. Really? I don't have anything for rage that is an outright one of these? Okay then. I suppose for the time being, that's fine.
Let's smooth things over.
He's still guarding, which is probably, at least to some degree, why I did so little.
Sure, I'll play with you.
The further go, ignores an enemy guard, doesn't break it. Well, this breaks guard, and I could also force him to go after me. I could, in theory, reach him as well. Hey, and now he's actually weak to fire as well, even better. The fire weakness lingers and grows even stronger. Nice. Kazuga being raged is actually really not good. I hate that for me.
Something wrong?
Well, I was able to at least perfect dodge some of that,
I can
surprisingly.
do this.
I really have no way to make that better, huh? You can tag team while you're enraged, apparently.
Care to dance?
Be honored.
I forget if enraged actually gave you a damage boost or not. That was so not worth it. Well, the agility increase might actually be alright. You are weak to this. And we did get the burn on him.
Throw it around. The hell's your problem?
Oh, that burn's putting in huge work there. Go for another Iron Maiden.
Let's smooth things over.
Allow me.
Not enough to increase the burn or anything more. Resting fighter. The further back, the more damage I do, so it said. Not enough to get the damage increase. Certainly not minding these agility increases on Furious side here. I'm still... Okay, I'm good. I'm not raged anymore, finally. I'm raged personally, but not in the game, so that works out. Keep this.
Contract fulfilled.
His rage subsides as well. We can do soul capture for the heal.
Gotcha now.
I'll take it. And we get to show it off. How much does it heal for, though? 69! I mean, nice, but also not nice.
Something wrong?
Let's smooth things over.
Well, this area, at least so far, is starting to feel more like a dungeon. Why did that only do 17? Oh my. Stop. Yes. Okay, it only raises attack, which is still spooky, but he also just lowered his defense into something that he's weak against. So, that I'm okay with. I think only because he was guarding that he was able to deal with that. Making him bleed. Honestly, that probably would have been a good play too. Especially since I'm sure they're weak to the status effects. Oh yeah.
You still can.
AK cash though.
Doing better than I thought.
Those stat increases are not fantastic. Anchor to the blinker. And Ahi
I
Aloha.
had it in me.
Mask of Fertility and
I think I'm
Fire
getting better at
Breaking.
this.
MP and Attack Rose. Alright.
It works.
Heal. Keep those stronger heals for inside of combat.
Damn.
Yummy!
Why'd she gotta say it like that?
That tasted pricier than it
I
was.
like it.
Spicier than you thought. It's iced coffee.
Delicious.
What?
Pretty good. It works.
Damn.
Iced coffee
okay.
better not be
bad.
spicy. Like, what? We're up to 16k and half of that came from that boss fight alone. That's crazy. I don't know about that other boss fight.
Time to move.
Seems kind of spooky. Ring of Masters, sure. Why is it only boss fights? Bruh. I have the items to do it. My only concern is, like, am I gonna get wrecked immediately going into it? Like, that's my real concern. And people are probably like, you should just go for, you know, the exit because it's right there or whatnot, but it's, you know, maybe it's could be a very big mistake, but we'll see.
Time to throw down!
Alright, well,
Time to go all out!
Let's see you try.
weak to water by chance? Not particularly. Weak to fire? No, you're resistant fire. We're just gonna go spill the tea, do it on you. I can't target myself with it, huh? Okay, there we go. Even though the healing was trash, at least we have it. Guillotine drop. Wow, even being resistant, that still did a decent amount of damage. Battery storm, weak to electricity by chance? Well, I suppose we'll see.
Gotcha now.
Some decent coverage regardless.
This might sting a little.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Certainly didn't do as much as I'd like. Probably should have went for the
Wanna do this?
smoke axe. More grapples. Weak to bleed? Question mark? Not weak to bleed. Alright, fair enough. Anchor to blinker. With a chance to blind that fool. The range is relatively low. Not exactly the biggest fan. Ooh, beach side to the Broby too.
See you try.
Oh, this heal is so much better range, bro. We don't know how good the actual heal is though. That's kind of the problem. Essence of pistol. They are weak to gun. Well, that's okay. We can make that.
Let's see you try.
Maybe weak to gun, not so much the others. You resist fire. That's annoying for different reasons. Not weak to resist fire. That's probably my better option then.
Brace yourself. Or I bind you to this blade. Return to the spirit.
Come on. What do you mean this man's not done for? Got the perfect guard on that. Ooh.
I can do this!
Okay. Now we do bubble. Just for the damage on 3 of them. It's not the most damage you'll ever see, but better than nothing, I suppose. They're actually weak to this, so that might be worthwhile just for the damage.
Yo, let's do that thing.
Okay.
Watch where you're looking.
You might get hurt.
Ooh, almost one-shot that dude. That I can work with. The trippy one, so that way we bring these guys all together here. That way I could clean up the other ones.
Ass kicking time.
You're fine. The others are not as fine. Here's healing.
Are you scared?
Can do that, and then I can heal you, but that's not everyone. What about healing soil? What does that look like? It's cone?
Come on, bring it.
That's regen, though. That's not straight up healing immediately. Natural high, that does the same thing, but I guess it does it. Presumably, it does it for longer or heals for more.
Something wrong?
Or is this not? Why is that? Why is that different? Presumably. Right, so you're weakly gone.
What's the holdup?
Maybe we just go natural high and put all of us in the middle of it? Apparently I cannot target myself with that. Ugh, the targeting is trash.
Are you scared?
Oh, come on.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Something wrong?
Alright, hero's healing. That we can do on ourselves, at the very least. I want to say that's going to hit all three of us here. That's much better healing. Roaring. Defense buff canceled, defense lowered on others. Hate that for me. Power wash. Clean sweep for the lines. That could be worthwhile. Could just heal you instead. Also not the worst idea.
Be right with you.
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
I feel like we go for the bewitching haze. Like, it's too good if it does actually end up working for us. Not enough to get either of them with the blind, unfortunately. Alright, so you're weak to gun, so we can do Essence of Pistol here.
Put you down. Gotta hold it together.
And then... surely with resistance, it's not worthwhile to use Sadachi here. There we go.
I can do this.
Alright, so you're still guarding for right now, which is annoying. Can potentially go for another blind, even if you are guarding from it. Money sucker. Hey, you know, maybe not the time.
Let's go.
Not really sure how I feel about this one, although with you being so close, it might actually have them go after you, which it could do.
They got me good.
That stunned Kiri? For what reason? Oh, whatever, man. That's annoying. Mass fertility
I'm waiting.
on the party. Oh, this is for all allies? Okay, then. Let's see. Performs a vigorous dance. HP and company gradually restore HP. 80? I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's over multiple turns, so it's not... it could be worse. Don't really have anything to get rid of that grapple, huh?
Ready when you are.
This does get rid of... yeah, this is guard break him. That's probably worth it just for the guard break. That's gonna be...
Time to go all out.
Oh, come on.
add the back attack, but still doesn't really do much for us. If we do battle weapons and we just go for gun damage.
Present for you.
That was pretty sad damage, but you know.
There's no way to fight.
Go back to Essence of Pistol. Thankfully, Kirio's got a good amount of MP here.
Oh, okay, I guess.
It took a minute for it to happen, but he does now, at least.
What's the
Well,
holdup?
I'm waiting.
I'm thinking we get MP back here. Recovery, that's status. Okay, so I can still lock it down to this, but it still doesn't have a dedicated MP section. Which seems like it should.
Alright.
Gotta hold it together.
I'm waiting.
I'll take you on.
We get scared?
It still seems wrong that none of these do status effects.
Ready.
It feels like it should.
Brace yourself!
Hey, the power of being zesty.
Contract fulfilled.
Alright, well. Hate the defense lowering.
I can do this. Oh.
Everybody's defense is down by 2. I hate all of that. Back attacks in here. Ah, well, now he's weak to fire. Alright, we can make use of that. Still weak to essence of pistol. The covery's feeling alright right now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn, there's no way.
Even with his defenses being down and whatnot, it's still not that much. Light power, because it's AoE, I guess. Fire spinning, power still light.
Now then.
I'll take
It says he's resist fire, but then it says he's weak to fire, so like, which one is he, game? Yeah, let's do the Watts topple anyways. He's weak. We know for sure he's weak to that.
Sure.
Still says he's resistant to it, despite the fact that it said it made him weak to fire. I'm just gonna assume that he's not weak to it.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, cause being out of MP, that is not what you want to see there. Alright, give me more MP. Take a latte. I don't really think this fight should hopefully not go on that much.
Time to go all out.
Go ahead and go for the knock into the others here. If you want to, you know, ever burn him, I'm just saying. The weakness to fire is longer and grows worse. I don't know if that was an insta-kill attack or not.
fight.
I would like to think not, but, you know.
It's over.
You know, we did get the burn on him.
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
I'll take you on.
Soul capture, I guess. Could go for the bewitching haze, but then that'll get rid of his burn. Yeah, no, that's probably not worth it. Go for the soul capture just for the damage.
On some.
Man, the heal only seems to be about 33% of the damage it does,
Sure, I'll play with you.
which is still better than nothing. At least.
Oh, baby! Return to the spirit world!
I can do this.
It might be worthwhile.
Check the PS5.
Got him with the burn.
Yeah, now scram while you still can.
10,000 cash. Bro.
Think I'm getting stronger.
Alright. Well, we're up to
On to the
level
next
30,
level.
finally. Attack,
One more
magic,
every
attack,
day.
agility. Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Doing better than I thought.
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
I'm even stronger now.
HP rose by 20. That certainly never hurts.
Who knew I had it in me?
Guess I'm a fast
Attack's
learner.
certainly still up there. Still more on the defensive side from our housekeeper, but that's alright.
All right.
That was to be expected. Oh man, it's such greed, but like the money though. But like the money though, you know.
Crush you! The battle is on!
And the fact that we get to see new Sujimon. And he pounds some stolen drinks. Defense and willpower is raised. Wow, just straight up like max those out immediately, huh? Not weak to fire, not weak to water. You are weak to being stabbed though, who would have thought?
What's wrong? Scared?
Go for the triple corsage.
I feel good.
Well, this actually kind of works out for the fact that Tomizawa's base weapon is just stabbing, so... What about electricity? Nope on that one, alright. Can't say I didn't see that one coming. With that being said, you're not... You're just neutral to fire, in which case... Get him, Sudaj.
You've done well.
As long as they're at least, like, neutral to me... I know we can make some things work here.
Want some?
Go for the weapon attack? Sure, why not? We did get the pair on.
Allow me.
Ready when you are.
This guy is still walking around with buffs though, which is not ideal. Go for Essence and Dagger, I guess. It is a line attack right now.
Time to put you down.
I'm not gonna be able to get the line attack on these two. We did crit it. And that was enough to get it. Alright, can't be too mad with that. He throws a smoke. Okay.
I can do this.
So this doesn't seem like he's trying to run out of here. You see it? Removes any buffs. Okay, I mean, just for getting rid of stacked buffs, that's probably worthwhile. I don't expect this to do any damage. I just want the buffs removed. Because he's not that tanky. Once you get those buffs off of him. I mean, look at that. As soon as those buffs drop, this man's just not having a good time.
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
Did I get an agility raise just from him getting a pull-up attack? Alright then.
Learning more every day.
And we are getting job rank increases.
I'm even stronger now.
Unfortunately, 14 doesn't give us any skills, but still better than nothing. I think we go for it. I think we go down another level. Maybe it's the greed. I don't know. Did we already come through the area, or they're just not nice enough to give us an item this time? All right, well.
Damn, that felt good.
We're going down another one. It's you know, it's I might regret that. I suppose the game will have to make me regret it first in the meantime.
Let me out.
I should definitely get regen already. Like that should have been something that was already done.
Good. Delicious.
Even like risking potentially running into another area is
It works.
something.
That tasted pricier than it was.
Yo, I think I
It's
found
not
something.
spicy. Electric geode. Are we gonna find some geodudes in here? Some grabblers? Maybe even a gold? Okay.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Washroom master. Great. Of course, that's an achievement. A random coconut. That's good thing I could get my 10 HP back from eating it. You know. Toughness Z, electric. Give me all of that. Alright, that's starting to get some better items just chilling in rooms.
Oh,
Love that for
what
me.
is that?
Electric Geo. Nice to see that they're actually changing up the look of the areas, at the very least. Seems like a lot of dudes. Oh, because this guy we gotta save. Oh, we'll help them out, alright. At the very least, we're gonna attempt to help them out. Delusional dancers. Ow.
You wanna do this?
Okay.
When you are.
Defense is lowered. Nope.
I needed the time to go all out.
Not weak to water. Not weak to fire.
Don't get caught. Get scared.
Weak to daggers. Alright.
Prepare yourself.
Slash daggers, whatever you want to call it.
I feel great.
Oh, damn it. There's no way.
Not weak to gun. Yeah, fair enough.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Not weak to electric.
What's the holdup?
Game, we good?
Here I come.
Might have to save soon enough here. Or not save, but at the very least, like, stop the recording and start a new one if it's gonna have issues like that. That was a good hit for us.
Give it your best.
Dagger's probably better for us here. And if we can get the bleed chance as well, and I can use it to push people away from us.
Whose blood is all this?
Now then.
Did get the bleed on him. To do the spicy strike, that might be enough between the bleed, just to get rid of them, just so we have less enemies to deal with here. Nope, not. Definitely not as much damage as I was hoping it could do. Thankfully, these guys don't really seem to have skills, they're just kind of fast. That's probably the thing. They have him to drop all of our defense, and then they come in with their weaker attacks, but faster. They get them off more often. That should more or less finish this game off at the very least.
All in the ring.
I didn't get the damage increase, but that's fine. The bleed would have gotten rid of them anyways.
I guess.
We can keep using soul capture on these guys for the extra bonus damage as well as the heal. Of course, I actually have to land them if I'm going to do that.
I'll play with you.
Annoying.
Open wide! I bind you to this blade!
There we go.
Sorry to drag my feet.
Essence of Dagger is not going to be enough to get rid of them, but we'll do some good damage.
Whose blood is all this? Whose blood is all this?
Oof. I hate that that does an AoE.
I'll follow
I
your
don't have enough.
It's time.
Get that combo attack. Into the follow-up. Nice.
Oh, damn it. There's no way.
You're not weak to this. Yeah, no, you're weak to gun attacks. Which we do have enough for the tag team.
You're in it now!
But would I rather have the healing currently? I think I would rather have the regen right now. Because it seems like if we could just get regen on us and keep just enough HP on us so he doesn't one-shot us, then we're in our right spot. If we want to make extra, or I can do heroes healing, which honestly I'll go ahead and do.
Safety first!
That at least gets 3 of us, basically the full, and then regen can top us off as needed. Dagger, and we wanted pistol.
Sure, I'll play with you.
I do kind of want to go for the blind. I just kind of feel like as the boss, though, he might be more or less immune to it. And now some garbage damage.
Sorry if I messed this up.
You get the resistance there. Right, you're not weak to that. You're weak to gun, what I don't have. So I guess we're better off just going for burns and whatnot. That does lower attack. Why does that cost so much? You do resist fire though. Power wash. Magic damage at the very least. Go for the clean sweep? Probably okay. If I end up getting the blind out of it, I'm definitely not opposed to it.
What's the Ow! Oh, we'll see, I guess.
There's gotta be a better way of going about this. The toolbox toppler, that's definitely better for us. Iced tea, that's gonna do nothing.
Alright.
Evasion increase and magic buff increase, sure.
I'll play with you.
Go for the zesty.
Open
Just for the fact that it's going to do more damage than the fire, and presumably more damage than the water.
You've done well!
Sorry to drag my feet.
Essence of pistol, because he's still weak to it.
I can do this!
Feel like I should be doing more damage to this guy than I am.
You're in it now! Let's do this!
Combo attack. We did get the burn on him as a result. That's certainly worthwhile. Thankfully, evasion increases.
What's the holdup?
Go for the toolbox toppler. Man, some of these guys feel like they're just tanky just to be tanky, they'll like force you into using a lot more of your items and whatnot than you would otherwise. So maybe, see? Definitely giving you more MP.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You're already burning, so I don't think I can really bleed you like that. I can rage you, and then that'll keep you from even really looking at Cosgo, which honestly, not the worst idea.
I heard that, punk.
Time to go all out.
Come on. Bring it.
You don't really have much for me here, unfortunately. It'd be real nice to have a defense debuffer right now, am I right? That's hardly even worth attacking. I'm probably better off just throwing the baseballs or whatever it was. At that point. Well, we know the tag team attack for this is worthwhile because he's weak to it. And we got hit rate for it. Just got our magic buff up again. So this is gonna hurt more.
I bind you to this blade.
Not expecting her to do a lot of damage there. I just want her to keep damage at the very least.
It's over.
That one did better.
I heard that, punk.
Burning, and because I have him raged, he can't use any of his skills right now. So we don't have to worry about him doing the AoE attacks and whatnot. Always helpful. He doesn't have any buff, so that's not really worth it. Maybe we do actually just have you throw the baseballs, as hilarious as that is. It does have a chance of stunning him, in theory at the very least. I doubt it's really going to work all that well on the boss and whatnot. But you know, in theory it can stun him. Okay then.
Let's get it done.
And go for the zesty breath into the multi-hit. We got him turned around into the corner here.
Return to the
Burn might be enough. Oh, of course. That's annoying.
Here we go.
You stunned me. Oh, of course you did. Oh, he's guarding now too. That's even more annoying. Right, so that will guard break. That's all I needed to do, really. This might just be enough to get rid of him. It did. 18k money.
I think I'm getting better at this.
As soon as I get out of here, man, like, we're just gonna be able to buy so much better gear. But we also gonna have to live until then, so there is that.
Good stuff.
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Not bad.
Whatever you say, Chitose. Whatever you say. Well, I suppose I should keep my better heals for in combat and just use our cheaper ones for the time being and just spam them.
It was pretty good.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna save this video at the very least on my side, and we'll continue this in the next episode. Because I quite literally have no other options, so, yeah. Look forward to that. Appreciate you guys for watching this one. And, let's see if we can make it through on the next video. See?